Go.
Hey.
Arlene, congrats on the victory. How are you feeling? Was it the performance that you expected that you won?
I am definitely my own worst critic. It wasn't the performance that we'd trained for or I was hoping for. But, at the end of the day, I walked away with a win and, 2 from 2 this year and I'm heading home tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm all smiles.
Certainly. What things did you wanted to do that you didn't get to do in the cage tonight?
Um, Kicks, a lot of kicks. I was really hoping to land a left high head kick and yeah, do a famous Holly knockout. But, yeah, I think I felt my first right hand land, and then I sort of just went head hunting with my hands. Like, I mean, I wasn't even really, changing levels much. I was also respecting her takedown, so that sort of changed things up. But yeah, I mean, I threw so many leg kicks in my last fight, and I don't even think I threw one that landed this fight. So yeah, and also just I said in my interviews how I feel like I'm such a well-rounded fighter now, and again, I didn't showcase any of that. So in saying that, one of my goals for this fight was to be like 100% takedown defense, and I didn't hit the ground, so I'll pat myself on the back for that one.
Certainly a good one.
Hmm.
And as far as what's next, I mean, you're in a two-fight win streak since fighting for the title and coming up short against Chris Cyborg. Can you kind of map out where you're at in the featherweight division and what should be next for you?
Well, you know what I am going to say what is not next, which is retirement. Do you know how many times this week in interviews my age was mentioned? Okay, and I'm like, all right, I'm 38. As Coach Wing says, old guys rule. Well, old girls rule too. Yeah, and so retirement's nowhere near on the horizon. I'm the number one in the division. Yeah, there's only up from here, but obviously knowing that I'm in that position, there's going to be girls calling me out, and there have been a few lately that have called me out. So bring it. I'll fight anyone. I love to fight. So for now, though, I'm heading home to Australia tomorrow. Haven't been home for 6 months. Haven't seen my kids, my partner, my family, my friends. So yeah, I'm just gonna go home and enjoy the rest of the year, and then yeah, enjoy Christmas, and then come back fresh and take on whoever's put in front of me.
Yeah, and what's that gonna look like? Are you just gonna? I mean, it's been super intense, right? These like last few months. Are you just gonna chill out, enjoy life a little bit, and
Um,
just that mom life?
I'm a pretty active person, so exercise is something I do every day. I'll take a week off the fight gym. I mean, I'm super keen to see all my coaches and training partners back at home. Like I said, I've been gone for 6 months. I wouldn't be the fighter I am today and ready to be able to step up and train at somewhere like Jackson Wink without everyone I've got back at home. So, yeah, no, knowing me, I'll be back in the gym, but just training a bit slower and yeah, enjoying some family time. But yeah,
Yeah, and you had mentioned before we got going here with the recording that you had a little bit of something planned to say post fight, but unfortunately, maybe the post
I
fight
did.
didn't work out.
Yeah, I've got. Obviously, I'm grateful for all of my sponsors. I've got sponsors that have been on board since the beginning. But I picked up a new sponsor, one of the hottest new sports cryptocurrency, the Game Coin. I'd like to thank them for their generous sponsorship this fight camp, and also for their extremely uh, generous, I should say, $15,000 donation to incredible adaptive MMA program in Albuquerque. So thank you. Sorry, I started all of that.
Thank you. Congrats on that.
No worries. Thank you.
We'll take a few more questions here. Kobe.
Hi, Arlene. Great fight. Great victory.
Thank you.
You landed some heavy, heavy shots. Were you surprised by the strength of Pam's chin?
Yeah, she's a tough girl. She took them. I could see that they affected her, but you know what? Her reaction to drop level and try and take me down was on point. And yeah, well, got carried away a little bit. Even though my coaches warned me about it, but yeah, I landed that first right hand, and like I said before, kind of went head hunting. I really wanted the knockout. Obviously, getting one last fight. It's always nice to finish a fight like that. I don't like leaving um, the fight up to the judges. So, but yeah, I was convinced that I'd done enough to win that fight.
And in the third round, you played it a little more cagey. Was that just because you had certainly known you won the first 2 rounds?
Um, just I knew that I'd won the 2 rounds, and I knew that she was going to come out with something, and I knew that she was going to really look for that takedown. But yeah, no, I was, yeah, kind of feeling a little bit in the third round. I'm not going to lie. My fight camp wasn't exactly what I'd planned, with a couple of little setbacks in there. So, yeah, I had to pace myself. I wasn't probably, the fighter that I normally am in the cage, but I got the job done. That's all that matters now.
Last one here. Jay.
Thanks very much. And Arlene, congrats on the win tonight. I know you said you want to take some time off, but you're not done. And obviously there is a featherweight title fight topping the card tonight. Do you sort of selfishly root for Sinead in this case to get the win? Because that might actually facilitate a quicker route back to the title potentially.
No, to be honest, all I want to see those two girls do, because like I said, I've been on the receiving end of both of their punches. I want to see them both bite down on their mouth guard and just go for a fist fight and put on a real show for the crowd. I've got massive respect for Chris and with Sinead. So, I'm not going to root for one over the other. I just want a good fight for the crowds to enjoy, and I'll be here ready to face whoever wins. And again, as I've said before, I don't jump up and down and demand these title shots. I earn them. So when I get the call up and get the title shot offer, I know that I've earned it. So if I've done enough, then great. If not, then I'll just face whoever's put in front of me and fight them.
All right.
Congrats
Thanks
again.
for the time, Arlene. Congrats.
Thank you. Thanks.